We are going to be doing something just a little bit different for today's plan with me. It's still going to be in my ERIN CONDREN hourly life planner, but I changed the angle of my camera setup, and I think I'm going to do a voiceover just because I have a lot of things I want to chat about, and I don't want to have to shift back and forth between talking about stickers and kind of life updates. So I thought that might be a little bit easier. Here's a look at the current week. If it's any indicator of how things are going, I haven't even really added anything since my plan with me that went live on Monday, and I didn't even fill out my sidebar. So let's jump in and do a little planning and a little chatting. So I am using Planner Cake Kit MK447. I think this one is called Farmhouse Fall, but I'm not exactly 100% sure. And I realized that October 31st is on a Monday this year, and I had planned on using my Halloween kit this current week that I'm planning here, and I didn't, which works out just fine because I can use the Halloween kit next week. So I'm going to put down the washi and the headers, and then I'll go into the sidebar. And as I'm doing that, I wanted to mention just some things going on or that I have noticed, just sort of life stuff. So the first one is I found a YouTube channel. Her name's Kendra Bork, and she's been around forever, I think, and I'm just now finding her. I don't know how that works in the planner world, but that's what happened. So she is fabulous. I wanted to link her channel so that other people could find her as well. She is a super functional planner, and she uses a variety of planners. So there's something for everyone. Her recent video was on not setting goals for 2023, and I was intrigued by just that topic because she has done a lot of goal setting videos over the years. So for her to say she wasn't setting goals, I was like, oh, what's this about? I was pleasantly surprised. I am 100% sitting down with my goal planner and approaching it in a totally different light. Like, my perspective has 100% changed. So if that's something that interests you, or if you have trouble with goal setting, I would highly recommend that. And I'm going to link that exact video in the description below for you because I think it's that good. It needs to be shared. The other thing is I wanted to give you guys a health update. I have been talking about it in my previous videos. My heart echo came back perfectly fine. No issues at all. And I feel like my heart rate has been stabilizing a little bit. I keep track of that in my disc-bound planner, and I really just think it's stress related when my heart rate is high. So lots of life reflecting going on because obviously if the stress is impacting my health, something needs to change. So a lot of things have been changing lately. Just at work with things going on there as a special ed coordinator, things are settling down, which I needed. It was just a wild, crazy start to the school year, which sometimes happens. And I feel like I'm in a good spot there. Also at home, since I'm no longer the Cocoa Daisy team coordinator, that has just freed up so much of my evening time on not having to work and do tasks for that. And I didn't really realize how many hours of work I was putting in to that position, but stepping back away from it now is eye-opening, I guess. So I've been spending more time with my family, being more present with my son, and just doing all the things that really I feel like I should have been focusing on to begin with. And this ties right in to that YouTube video I was talking about from Kendra. Her perspective and approach to setting goals kind of takes that into mind. So Anyway, that's a quick health, life, work update. And now back to stickers here. So I got my headers down and my sidebar, and I'm using these dash label add-ons to put down all of my work meetings. So just for the whole week here, I have Monday through Friday on the dashed labels, and then I will move on to the next sort of topic that I need to plan out. So let's go ahead and get all of these dash labels down. My week at work, you can see, is a little bit lighter in appointments than it has been. And again, that was like a much needed break, just some breathing room within the day to get regular work tasks and paperwork done and prepped for the upcoming weeks. And Friday is problem solving day. And although that's a work task, it's something that I've really been enjoying because I get to spend time with some of my coworkers. All right, let's move on to my son's practice schedule. He is still doing Taekwondo. I'm so proud of him. He's a brown belt now, but we're gonna add a little bit extra into the week, and he actually signed up for a ninja class, and they have like the warp walls and climbing and all the things, balancing, kind of like a mini ninja course for kids. So we added that into Tuesday nights for a while. Now that volleyball is over, I am the class sponsor, and we do games in the evening for that. So now our evenings, instead of going to volleyball games, will be filled with more Taekwondo and that ninja class. As I was doing that, I remembered some things that I definitely need to get done during the week, so I'm taking the time here to just write them down on my sidebar. So those are tasks that don't need to be done on a specific day, but need to be done at some point within the week. Next up, I decided I would use the half boxes on this full box sheet to mark down church. So that will be a small group session on Wednesday, and then we'll also have small group on Sunday morning, followed by our church sermon. And after I have these stickers laid down for church, I'm going to move into content for the week. And I think you guys are going to be super stoked about this. I am so excited to share with you. Kate from Planner Kate actually sent me the Kit 501, which is for January, and she reformats all of her kits on the January schedule. There are a lot of changes, a lot of things that are still the same that I think you're going to love, but there are also some new things that she's never had before, new sheets of stickers. So I have filmed that video, and that video will be going live this Saturday on the 22nd as you're watching this. And I plan to also have a blog post up for Kate to kind of correspond with her own posting of all the new changes and sticker sheets that are going to be available for 2023. So that's the plan for the week. I decided to leave the mini calendar showing, so I just popped on a sticker there in the Moxie Life colorway that Kate offers to mark the current week. And we're going to wrap things up with filling out my tracker. Again, keeping those simple but important tasks in mind, kind of like mini goal setting for each week. And then there are a couple more things I needed to add to my sidebar. That's the good thing about planning out a week at a time, is that I can kind of remember those long-term things. So that is a look at my current week. Let me know how you feel about the camera angle that I've been playing around with, and 2, if you like the voiceover. There are some people out there that have seemed to master planning and talking, and I am not one of them. So I enjoyed this version of a plan with me, but of course I would love your feedback. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you back next time.